everybody, welcome back to Resin Nut. I've got my air purifier going in the background, so I hope you can still hear me. Move my camera a little bit. And I thought today we would work on this little strawberry. It's a little strawberry container. Okay, it'll go like this, a little lidded container. And I thought it just looked kind of cute and fun. It looks like it might be about, maybe about 3 inches, 2.5 maybe. Something like that, tall. And I don't think it's going to take a whole lot of resin. Okay, it's just the sides here, and then the little lid that'll be the stem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour just a little bit in this one to make our stem. Let's see, I think that might be about right. Not sure if that's going to be enough for this, but I might need to make up a little bit more. I made up 6 ounces, so we'll see how that goes. Let's make our stem needs to be maybe like this avocado green, maybe. This is just regular ink. It is not alcohol ink. Put a bit in there. Whoops, I've never used this before, so I guess I need to open it. Let's go ahead and put a couple squirts in there. Looks like it might be about the right color. We are going to do, this strawberry is going to be translucent in color. Here's our green so far. I feel like it's pretty, but it's not quite dark enough. This lid is going to be kind of shallow. So the more shallow you go, the more translucent your color will be, okay? So this is looking a little darker right now because it's a bit deeper. For those of you who, were wondering. I know a lot of you already know all this stuff. Let's see here. I think that's looking pretty good. Maybe a couple more drops, actually. When I bring it down off the stick, it's looking pretty dark now. But when I bring it down off the stick, it's just barely a green. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, it's got quite a few bubbles in there right now, so I'm going to let it sit there for a minute and let those kind of rise up to the top. I'm going to also spray inside of my mold so it can kind of run down into these little edges here. Get that alcohol in there and also down here into the center. See that it's in there already. Okay, so I'm going to let that do its thing. And then for our strawberry, I feel like we need probably the cherry red. Whoops. Oh my goodness, these gloves. Okay, this is tangerine, that's too orange. Here we go. We're going to use the cherry red. I think this is the reddest red that I have. And I want my strawberry to be really red, because it's very ripe. It's not quite dark enough, so I'm going to put a couple of drops more in there. It looks pretty dark here. Again, like I said, it's because it's very deep, but when I bring it down off the stick, it's not very dark at all. I think that's more of a strawberry look right there. Okay. Clean up my mess really quick. All right, so I think what we're going to do is, while this one now is sitting up a bit, and spray that. Spray this one more time. And there's a little bit of micro bubbles in there, but I'm not too worried about that. Just going to go ahead and start pouring. I don't really mind the micro bubbles in this kind of a thing. If it's got a color to it, a lot of times I don't mind the micro bubbles. If I'm trying to do a translucent, clear cube or paperweight or something, then I definitely work a little harder trying to get the bubbles out. So now this has got all these little parts of the leaves here. So we're going to have to like squeeze those bubbles out. Oops, I've got red all over me. Might even take these gloves off and just squeeze these out it here. I didn't fill this all the way up. That was kind of on purpose. Those bubbles out of there. You can kind of see them rise up. It's like a big old bubble. Oops. This is when I'm really thankful that some of these little petals here on the leaves are clear, so you can really see. If you do have bubbles, you can see what you got. Okay, looks like we got pretty much all the bubbles out of here. It's just kind of time consuming. It's not difficult to do. Go ahead and pour a bit more. Fill this up. Okay, that was just about the right amount resin. And I wish I could tell you how much that just was, but I didn't measure it. I didn't look. I just kind of wung it, so I'm sorry about that. I know I tend to do that more often than not, and I'm going to try to start logging how much I'm going to try to start logging how much resin I'm using on each project, because I know a lot of people would like to know, so they know how much to mix up. You don't want to waste the resin. I get it, it's expensive. And if you don't have another project already in mind, it's just kind of a waste. So let's go ahead and get this part of the berry done. I'm going to go ahead and spray some alcohol in here. Kind of bounce it to the bottom. Squeeze it around in there. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pour our strawberry color. Oh, I think that's going to be just right, you guys. How fun. Hopefully this is enough. I'm a little worried about that. Now, also don't forget, if you're new to this, especially, make sure you're pouring in layers. Okay? Don't try to pour too deep. Kind of get to know your resin first before you try something like this, where you're going to just pour the whole thing. And of course, I'm going to be just a little bit short. Never fails. So I made up 6 ounces. I should have made up 8. I really didn't think this was going to take that much. Don't think I can squeeze out enough there either. No. Okay. All right, so I need to go ahead and mix up a bit more resin. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then I will be back to finish this off. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. I've made up some more resin. I've got way more than I need, of about 6 ounces here, and I am probably going to have enough to do some Puffy Hearts and, you know, probably a few other projects too. I got a little carried away when I was pouring, but that's okay. All right, so let's get this finished off. And I just went ahead and added some more of the cherry regular ink here. And since this will be the bottom part of our strawberry, I added just a little bit of tangerine. I don't know if it's even going to show through or not, but I wanted just a little bit of a different color, maybe here at the bottom. I feel like that would be kind of realistic, but we'll see. Okay. Yep, let's see. So I made up 6 ounces, and that took about a whole half of an ounce. So I've got 5.5 ounces here to kind of play around with. So I'm going to move this over just a bit. Out my way. Quick spray. Get my hearts over here. Now this is going to be more than I need for this too. I kind of feel like I want to add a little something to this. What would be pretty added to my hearts? Maybe just a little bit of some kind of mica powder. Yeah, just a little tiny bit of this gold to this. Just a little bit, just enough to give it a shimmer. Wouldn't that be pretty? Maybe? Don't know. Maybe it will be, maybe it won't. Just about like that. Okay? This in there. Ooh, you know what? That might be pretty not stirred up all the way, right? Gosh. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and pour it in there and see what happens. It'd be really pretty, actually. But gosh, look how pretty that is. That's actually really pretty. Okay, so these aren't topped off all the way. I'm going to go ahead and top them off. I like to have these Puffy Hearts rounded already. And the way that Julie did these molds was just brilliant because if you pour it just full enough, you can have it already rounded off and you don't have to do a top coat. I do have this tray mold here that I just got. So the first time I use this one, and this will definitely not be enough to do this whole tray. But gosh, it's pretty. All right, I'm going to give it a quick spray. My strawberry, my lid, Puffy Hearts, that, and that's it. All I'm going to do for now. And after this is all cured, I'll be back. Okay, I will see you then. Okay, everybody, I'm back. These are completely cured. Let's get them out of here and see how they look. I think this is going to be just so cute. Hopefully they'll stretch enough to where this little, all these little leaf parts of this lid will come out super easy. They've been sitting overnight. Hopefully we won't have too many bubbles. Break them out around the edges. It's coming out pretty easily, really, considering there's a lot of little pointy parts. I see I've had just a couple of bubbles in here. I think I did pretty good trying to squeeze them all out, but that out of there. But yeah, for the most part, it looks pretty good. I see that we had one little spot right here. It must have had a bubble at the end because there's no point to that, but gosh, the rest of it looks pretty good. All right, let's turn this part over and see what we got for the little lid. Oh my gosh, that is just adorable. So cute. What do you think? The color, I feel like, is just about right. It's translucent, but thick enough through here to where the green is a little bit darker in the center, so super cute. All right, now let's get this out of here, see how this one did. We didn't do any kind of color variation for, you know, like little strawberry seeds or anything. So I'm not real sure what to expect. I'm going to spray a bit of water in here. Help get it out of this mold. Probably should get a paper towel handy. this out. I have a little bit of rough edges around the sides up here. Not real sure what that's from, but don't want to cut myself on that. Okay. Might have to just like, this is definitely kind of at a weird angle to try to get this out of there. Might have to turn it over and just kind of turn it wrong side out like we've had to do before. Got water in there. Let's see if I can get this to stretch. There we go. That actually worked pretty well. Let's break the seal on the inside. Okay. Go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is super cute. Super cute. Here it is. What a perfect color. And then if you remember, I didn't have it quite full down at the bottom here, so I finished filling it with just a little bit of tangerine, I believe. Yeah, tangerine mixed with the red for just this little tip. And I don't know if you can really see the color difference from where you are, but there is definitely a color difference here. But oh my gosh, how cute is this? We didn't get any bubbles or anything around the edges. This is just, like I said, this is a little bit pointy. Gosh, I might have to break out my deburring tool and put my skills to the test and try to get that off of there and sand it down a bit. But oh my gosh, really cute. Really cute, smooth edges. No complaints really about this at all. Super cute. Okay, now let's put the lid on it and see how it looks. All right, here it goes. Oh my gosh, the lid fits perfectly. Oh my goodness. Love this. Love this, love this. It's just super cute. Really, really cute. Well, yeah, that was fun. Let me know what you guys think about this little strawberry. It's just adorable. And this little mold did well too. Just pops right back the way it's supposed to be. Not a big deal. There we go. Now it's ready for the next time. And lid too. Super cute. This would be cute, a cute little gift to put something in here. Or wouldn't this be cute for if you were doing it like a craft fair or a craft bazaar? Just cute. Yeah. Okay. Gosh. Yeah, that's really cute. Cuter than I thought it would be to make. So that's cute. Now, another thing that we did is I used my leftovers with these Puffy Hearts. So let's just take these out really quick, see how they looked with the gold. It's actually really pretty. Can you see the gold in there? Really pretty. That's actually prettier than I thought it would be too. It didn't, I was afraid that it would just all completely sink and end up in a pile right here, but it really didn't. It's just really beautiful, actually. So there's 4 of these. They all pretty much look the same. This one had a little streak right there, but cute, cute, cute. Yeah, really pretty. Mixing that gold together in there was actually kind of really gave it a whole different look. Yeah, really pretty. And then the last thing that we did with that color was we poured it into this oval mold here. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm probably not going to keep you waiting on this. I'm going to finish it off, and then I will post a picture on the community tab. And I've got quite a few pictures to post, kind of updating you guys on some of the same molds I've used, but, you know, tried some different things. So I'm going to try to get that caught up here really soon. And I thought on this one, this has the same gold in it that we did with the hearts. And I thought for this one, for the back, I might go ahead and fill it with black and kind of see if that brings in just a really deeper color with the red and stuff. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on how that's going to go. Not going to do it now, But gosh, this was super fun. Fun, quick, easy project. Just basically filling them up and demolding them. But if you were wondering about this little strawberry jar, here it is. I'll post a link. And thanks for joining me, everybody. I hope you had fun. I hope this inspires you and gives you some ideas of your own. And I will see you all next time.